personally feel that it's an amazing initiative to have this museum of independent music, because it's an outlet, it's a space for musicians, artists and many others to actually showcase their works and play on display, so people can actually use this space as a sort of like a venue or rendezvous point for everyone to come together, share their ideas, share their opinions, and probably maybe collaborate on something and might probably give birth to something amazing, man.
I think that it's good that there's something to raise awareness for like how much effort and like the quality of music in Singapore. Like it's really underrated. That's why I feel that.
I hope young people come and look at this and feel inspired to pick up a guitar or make some friends and play some music together. And it'd be really nice to see some new bands popping up. You know, as long as people know about this and I think it would be nice to see more bands playing.
I think the diversity of our music knowledge now is so much wider. Yeah, we have so many things, so many indie stuff, funk, punk, pop rock, like jazz and funk, soul, so many things we have. So I think the scene is moving up.
Music is a really good idea.
It's a very good idea.
Yeah, like people don't really like have initiative and things like that. So I think it's really cool. Like it helps bands sort of like leave the mark somewhere.
The cool thing is now you can look back and you can see who are the bands who were playing at what time period in Singapore. You know.
Yeah, because like bands come and go, and like some people just get on their lives, but it's cool. Like okay, there's a place for you to like, check out like things you've done and how you grow.
Yeah.
Like and there is a lack of like recognition for like independent music in Singapore. It's really cool that they establish like.
And you can see how the scene progresses.
I think the initiative is smart because archiving and collecting stuff that is independent not only shows that we are a culture that's coming up. You know, no matter what subculture, no matter what genre you say like these bands are, but it's a collective culture. I mean, like we're a young country, so archiving is the start, you know, of better things. Archiving is the start of bigger things. So I think that's quite cool.
And at least we're sure that we won't be losing any part of our music history. There's someone that's out there looking for stuff to archive.
Like what Boaz said, like we all learn from what has been done before. And if there's a proper way of collecting or documenting like what we have so far, I guess it's a step in the right direction in terms of our scene improving and churning out better stuff.
I think Singapore's music scene now is positive. Yeah, it's very positive. Growth and variety.
We think that it's a wonderful initiative to bring all the independent musicians together.
It's nice to have this kind of space where not just music, I mean like it's about music but I think all sorts of arts can fuse together and whatnot.
The most important thing is it is yet another platform for people to play. So that's most important. They are creating fresh perspectives. So thank you very much. And
Yeah, I mean it's a really good idea. I think it's about time. Like given that we always think about the music scene in waves, and like they say that this is like the new generation of musicians and stuff like that. So I think it's about time that we have a conservation effort to remember all those that came before us as well. And it'll be a good space for young musicians and like budding musicians to come and see what is before them. Because like for us musicians, we always look at outside of Singapore because that's what we know. But with a space like this, there is a central hub for information about Singapore bands and independent music. So I think it's a really good initiative.
I think MoIM is a good initiative because like until now like the local independent music scene is not well documented. So I think this is awesome. But idea and easy.
I think it's a really good initiative. I'm happy to see both friends, both who became our friends throughout the times that we jammed for the past 2 years, at least Paralogue. Yeah, so I'm quite excited. We were quite excited to see it become sort of evolving, see it evolving and see it become like a place where everyone can, come in, soak in all the local music vibes, so, to know our history and all that. Because of this, I guess that became sort of like an inspiration for bands to actually come out and, become a part and put their footprints on our local music vibe. Because for a fact, I know most of us who started out in bands, went to a local show, and got inspired.
From what I heard, it's a very good one-stop place to check out the local scene, basically. Like, I'm thinking maybe those who are new to the local scene we can refer them to this. I bet there's a big collection of local artists in the museum, so we know the history. Yeah, so this would be a good place to bring new listeners into the local scene. It's just picking up and all that.
Maybe not just new, maybe we can bring in like people overseas, yeah. Like touring bands, maybe if they want to know more about the Singaporean scene.
Very good one-stop place, right?
Yeah.
They have to go all over the place to check things and perform and check history. Yes.
I think the course is good. Getting the awareness across and everything. And then I think the scene has been going on for so long, where we don't have enough, I think, exposure up until now. And then what MVI did is, I think it's very good. It gets, I think the milestone is going on for the local music scene to be, more heard and stuff like that.
I think the idea of having a museum, this museum of independent music, I think it's been a long time coming. And what's really important is that a museum gives history a value, and it values the history of whatever we've been doing for so many years, and it also packs it into a neat little place, and that's very important for musicians and scenes, because we need a specific place to call home. And yeah, I think this is it's good that it's finally happening, and it's also good that it's happening from the ground up and not from the top down, because we know what exactly is going on in the scene, and we will include everything that is important. And yeah,
I think this museum is great because it provides a big space where collective memory is stored, and anybody who comes before, after, or from a different genre can come here and check out what's been going on for so long. And also, it brings a lot of different genres together. So right now, a lot of different scenes are scattered, and we don't know what's happening in different scenes. So putting this all in one place makes so much sense.
We're very proud of especially for having the balls to do this. I don't think it's anything that anyone has ever ventured to do. And we are really glad to be able to help out in any way we can. Something that's very dear to our hearts. So we want to wish them all the best. We want to wish the museum all the best. We can't wait to see the space that's here.